Thank you. May have your seats. So good morning once again. And to get us started, I'd like to recognize the presence of Ezra Chiloba, Director General Communications Authority of Kenya, Peter Ndegwa, CEO of Safaricom, Will Meng, CEO of Huawei, and Rami Hashem, Nokia Managing Director for Safaricom. All other protocols observed, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, here at Yaya Center, and also those joining us on the live stream, good morning once again. I'd like to welcome you for the commercial launch of Kenya's first 5G network. And we are here to have a conversation about that. Kenya's first 5G network, Safaricom 5G. My name is Mbogo Njehia, and I'm honored to be your moderator for today and take you through the proceedings of the day. So we're here to talk about or have a conversation around technology, and specifically how Safaricom is going beyond to create the future of connectivity. I'm talking about Safaricom bringing the first 5G network in Kenya. 5G has been a buzzword in the telecom space for the past few years, but locally we are really yet to grasp it in terms of its potential and really experience it. But before we even get to 5G and talk about the new and shiny stuff, it's important that we also take a look back and see what our journey to this point has been. And I'd like to take you back to October 2000, when Safaricom launched the 2G network that covered only Nairobi and Mombasa. That's in October 2000. And then over the course of 2001, all major towns in Kenya came on net, and in 2002, the Nairobi-Mombasa highway got covered. In 2004, mobile internet came, paving the way for the entry of 3G in 2007. In December 2014, Safaricom launched Kenya's first 4G network, and in 2001, in 2016, the network grew to over 3,800 sites, and the fiber network passed 140,000 homes. Today, more than 97% of the country's population is covered by the 4G network. And in 2021, we went beyond and launched the next generation of our network, 5G, a network which began in pilot across different areas of the country. Today, as Safaricom works towards realizing its strategy of transforming into a purpose-led technology company, by 2025, we are here to celebrate the fact that you can actually enjoy 5G in select parts of Nairobi. Those physically present here at Yaya, you've probably already had the experience at the different centers outside and seen what 5G can do for gamers, for businesses, for your home, whether you're streaming or playing. And you've actually felt the difference that comes to it in terms of speed. Now, to keep this conversation going, remember I said online, the hashtag is Safaricom5G. So with your phones on silent, do remember to get onto the social media and tweet. And speaking about matters technology and speed, I'd like to invite Morten Bangsgaard, Safaricom's Chief Technology and Information Officer, to give his remarks. Morten, karibu.
Good morning, everyone. And a warm welcome to the launch of the first commercial 5G network in Kenya. A special welcome to our guest of honor, Ezra Chiloba, the Director General of Communication Authority of Kenya. We have our CEO, Peter, here, and our board member, Michael Joseph. Also welcome to our technology partners, media, and many fantastic colleagues from Safaricom. This is the fifth generation of mobile technology. It's a first in Kenya. It's the third for me personally. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. For some, I think it's the fourth, but lucky I see some young faces in the back, which I hope is the first launch here. If we look at the history of mobile technology, we can say 2G was for voice. 3G introduced internet on the go. 4G has been very much about video. So that's new about 5G. First, and I think more importantly on short term is, of course, it does everything better than the previous technology. So it brings fiber-like speeds onto your handsets and also brings it into the home and businesses. And as you will see in the back, that is exactly some of the things that we'll be launching today. But 5G wasn't born just from a smartphone perspective. 5G was born with an idea of many things being connected, up to thousands, even hundreds of thousands of things connected within 1 square kilometer. This has been a trend also on other technology, and in Safaricom today we already have more than 1 million connected devices supporting various enterprises in the country. But there's one more thing that 5G will bring. It's the first mobile technology that can react faster than humans. And we're already seeing some trials around the world in Korea on cities where 5G-enabled cars and pedestrian smartphones are communicating. So if there's a dangerous situation, the 5G network will break the car before it hits the pedestrian. So these are some of the new things coming with the 5G technology. But 5G is not the only exciting technology happening at the moment. As I mentioned, more and more devices are born with connectivity to the internet using various technologies. We're also seeing cloud computing making very big data analytic accessible. So together with the new connectivity with 5G and fiber and 4G we have, with devices all being able to connect to the internet and the ability to process huge amounts of data, we are excited to work with both the private and the public sector over the coming years to bring these new ideas to life. And we will do that in collaborations with some of our global technology partners like Vodafone. We have Huawei here today. We also have Nokia here. And we are looking forward to bring this all together. So when we talk about new technologies, often when we go 2 years ahead, things hasn't moved as much as we had expected. But when we look 10 years ahead, typically we can't even imagine how much these new technologies can change how we live and how we work. So with that, I would say, let's go beyond together. Thank you.
Thank you, Morten. I think what I picked from his short speech is that powering new ideas. What can you do now that you are always on, now that it is more reliable, now that it is super fast? Now we know that Safaricom didn't build this network alone. In the spirit of partnering for growth, which was the anchor concept of the sustainability report that was launched last week, I'd like to invite the representatives from Nokia and Huawei who are instrumental in helping build Safaricom's 5G network. First up, I'd like to invite Rami Hashem, Nokia's Managing Director for Safaricom, to give his remarks. Rami.
Good morning, everyone. This is Rami Hashem. I'm the Nokia Managing Director for Safaricom. We have, in partnership with Safaricom for the last 22 years, since the very early days of introducing 2G, 3G, 4G, and now the 5G. In my career, I've been moving for the last 14 years from one country to the other, from Egypt, Dubai, Ghana, Nigeria, and now Kenya. And it has been a dream hearing about Safaricom and the leadership in the African market throughout my career. And I wanted to join here, and it happened 2 years ago. When I joined here, I've seen why Safaricom is so special. I've seen their customer experience is more superior superior in the African market. Their love and passion about innovation is so special. And it's not only words. I've tried to, after the COVID, to look into Spain, other countries that I traveled to, and I started comparing Safaricom to Spain, to Portugal, to Greece, to South Africa and Egypt. And to be very honest, I was quite impressed that even the 3G here of Safaricom is better than the 4G in Spain or Portugal, even better than. So congratulations, really it's a very good and good job done. So what is special about Safaricom and the special recipe of Safaricom? I would link it to three things. First, customer obsession in the heart of Safaricom, of all what you're doing. But other than that, the innovation and technology. You are so passionate about innovation, and you invest a lot in your network. I can see that you don't spare any money to spend in the network improvement, upgrades, and updates. About 5G, as we are here today, the 5G technology, I've presented the first encounter with the 5G was in 2015. It was in a sales conference for Nokia, and I presented what is 5G. That was 7 years ago. And I kept 5 things in mind for the 5G. The first one being, as Morten said, reliability and consistency of the service. Today with the 5G, whether you are at home, at road, outside or outdoor, or in a stadium, in a mall like Yaya Center, you will have a consistent service of the 5G. That is built into the 5G design as of today. The second point being the massive connectivity that we are seeing with the 5G. In 2015, the target of the 5G design was to connect 7 billion people and 70 billion things. 70 billion things, it means that for each of us, the prediction is we'll have 10 smart